So, hello everyone. You are all welcome to lecture number 543, and that is in continuation of the role of pH, how pH works on coronavirus. Actually, in the first lecture, I have given in a very simple chemistry to understand. And again, I am going to explain because this lecture, what I am sharing my scientific knowledge, is not for only as a scientific seminar lecture where we are sharing each other, all the scientists and chemists. No, this is for masses, for everybody. And this is my humble request. I am always requesting that please convert this one into local language and let masses be aware of it, of the scientific knowledge in the local language. If they are not coming to us, we should reach to them. We should take scientific knowledge to them. This is our professional, religious, moral obligation and responsibility that they should be aware of it. And from this coronavirus, preventive measure is more important than cure. If you are, whatever medicine we are getting nowadays, there are preventive measures. They are not treating the coronavirus. For example, what medicines are given? Chloroquine, antibiotics, Panadol, paracetamol. These medicines are not for coronavirus. These medicines are just to bring down, to control your body temperature from 104, 105 to 98 Fahrenheit, so that your cells are not dehydrated, and so your organs, detoxifying organs like kidney, like liver, like lung, they are protected. So these medicines, these chemotherapy which is given to the patient are not to treat the coronavirus, are to prevent the organ failure. And in the meantime, that coronavirus will complete its cycle, and definitely its period is there. Within that period, it will disappear. So that is the approach. And even those who are claiming in future, from Chicago University, from American University, from Japan, so many places, lot of pharmaceutical industries are involved in synthesis. My one word, I am not going to criticize anybody. I am sharing my experience as a medicinal chemist. All those drugs, antiviral drugs, they are there just for preventive measure. Only solution is either plasma therapy or vaccine. And I have already discussed my plasma therapy lecture. You can see vaccine also, antibodies, and how to get the natural vaccine, that is called antibodies. And my request is, once you are watching my lecture, just little courtesy, only finger touching is attitude. Just touch liking and go to comment. And if it is good, you say good or okay. And if you want to add some of your information, where I can understand or improve, it is welcome. So now I am going to discuss about the pH. What is pH first thing? We are chemistry students, we know there is 7. At 7 pH, it is neutral. And if it is going like this side, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It means from here to here, alkaline. And if we are reading, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it goes like this, in this direction, it is acidic. This is your pH scale. We call it pH scale. Now, what is the pH scale of coronavirus? And what is coronavirus genetically? Actually, the coronavirus genetically, what I got from the research paper when I was going through the protein of the virus, I found that this virus is having one layer, very thin layer of fat. With that fatty layer, it is having a small, very thin layer of protein. And in that protein, there is single strand, and that is called RNA. This is the genetic material of this virus, coronavirus. And this is your protein and this is your fat layer. This is your coronavirus, and with pH, it stays pH from 4 to 5 pH, means it is slightly acidic, and this is having crown. And this crown is having spike protein. That is spike protein. That is, I mean, any virus is having spike protein. Now, this is your chemical structure of coronavirus. The thing is that pH is very important for our survival. Our blood pH is slightly alkaline, 7.8 to 7.6, like that. Slightly alkaline, not neutral. So in this case, if any acidic condition is coming, if our blood is becoming acidic, it is death. So sensitive pH for our blood circulation. And secondly, our stomach is highly acidic. It goes from 3 to 4 pH, highly acidic. That's why alkaline food is very important. And in acidic medium, lot of this bacteria and virus, they are surviving. But of course, this virus is not going to our digestive system. It is limited to our respiratory system. So what is happening? Now suppose our throat has got this. So our throat is having this cell. And it is having double helix DNA and RNA. This is your normal cell. Now, this coronavirus is going to attack here. So first what it will do, it will enter in your cell, and now once it enter means it will be absorbed. And for absorption, there is one protein is called furin. That's why furin is present in our mucus, in our throat and respiratory tract. That will facilitate to get absorbed inside your normal cell. Once it is absorbed, now this is your coronavirus. Now your cell is kidnapped. I call it kidnapping. Now your cell is kidnapped because coronavirus has already entered in the inside your normal cell. But it is not functional. It cannot multiply because it is having single strand RNA. Unless, because RNA cannot duplicate. And this one is not living organism. But it has capacity to multiply once it gets DNA from living cell protein, and then it will multiply, it will become live. So what it will do, its pH is 4 to 5. So if suppose this pH is reduced to, I can say 6, or it goes to 7.8, means slightly alkaline, then this RNA will not be released, will not come outside. So that's why when we are saying to protect ourselves, we should go for alkaline fruit and vegetable. Alkaline fruit and vegetables are citrus fruit. Lot of citrus fruit is there, lemon, orange, and keep vitamin C, because these alkaline medium will disturb the pH value of your coronavirus, and that's why this RNA material will not be released to combine with DNA and to multiply. But in case if it is not controlled, then this RNA will come out and it will enter in your nucleic acid of normal cell, and then it will become double helix RNA and plus this, and now this one will multiply, because once it has joined with your DNA of your normal cell, then DNA is having, and now it will play like coronavirus cell, and multiplication of coronavirus cell will start and it will go on continuing. So that's why I call it your normal cell is kidnapped by coronavirus, that cell which is in deep sleeping mode, and once it gets the DNA from your normal cell, then it becomes live and it starts multiplying. So pH plays very important role. If your pH is decreased, I mean, if it is increased, it plays very important. Means that if your pH goes towards alkalinity, means it is increasing from 4 to 6, 7, 8, like this, then this coronavirus will not be effective, it will be fragile. The reason is that the RNA cannot come outside the protein and fatty layer. So this is the role of pH, which is very, very important. We should try to understand. That's why not only this virus, generally most of the abnormal cells, even the cancerous cells, they multiply very fast in acidic medium. And your stomach is having 3 to 4 the pH, highly acidic. So that's why these bacteria on cancer, they multiply very fast. So you have to make them to starve. That's why I used to say, why should we commit suicide? We should allow, out of our scientific knowledge, let the virus or bacteria, they commit suicide. That's why I used to joke one thing. I will always go on telling. Every Nigerian knows how to eat the fish. Again, I am repeating. Every Nigerian knows how to eat the fish, but very few, they know how to catch the fish. So if majority of the Nigerians will know how to catch the fish, then they can handle the virus and bacteria. What I mean to say, scientific knowledge, basic chemistry knowledge is very important. It should not be limited to only universities and research institutes. It should go to villages. It should go to masses. And it should be translated into local language in Kanuri, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, whatever language. And let volunteers be given job to do this work. For example, now plasma therapy is approved in America and India, advanced countries. Now many COVID-19 have started recovering. In Nigeria, we have not yet started. Even our Nigerian Medical Council and Dental Council, they have not approved plasma therapy because we are not skilled. We don't know how to catch the fish. So go for immediately for plasma therapy, create the blood bank, isolate the plasma. I asked my son, who is in All India Institute of Medical Science in India, that from one person, how much you are getting the natural vaccine, that is plasma. He said around 600 to 700 ml. I said it is less, it means people are not well nourished. For one person, we should get around 800 ml cubic centimeter of plasma, and that 800 ml plasma is enough to treat 4 patients. So that is a full chemistry, and I have already discussed in my previous lectures. So please watch the scientific lectures what we are sharing. It is just like I am doing charity or sadhaka, nothing else. And one thing is that you can multiply your asset, your property, your money, but for time there is a limit. You cannot multiply it. So you have to invest your time to understand your health. Once you have lost the health, you are nowhere. Everything is lost. 2 things are there. If you have lost the health, 90% you have lost. But if you have lost your moral, 100% you have lost everything. So please listen this lecture and let's communicate in local language to masses so that masses can understand. Thank you very much for watching.